Hello, everyone. We are live from the CSU Wolstein Center. It is crunch time once again as we get ready to see the Cleveland Crunch battle the Summit City Sentinels. I am Mel Thorpe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'm joined by a very good friend of mine. Guy actually got me to start in broadcasting, Sean Bartzak. Sean, how you doing today, man?
I'm doing great, Ronaldo. Ronaldo, thank you for having me tonight. This is going to be exciting. Crunch and the Sentinels, man. It's going to be a matchup.
Now, before we get into the match itself, keep in mind, Crunch haven't lost to the Sentinels ever, and not to sound confident or cocky, but I don't see that happening this day. However, Sentinels have improved over the last couple of weeks. Since last year, they've improved vastly. They've got a couple of wins under their belt. They're fighting in the division, in the North Division. We're in divisions now. So this should be an interesting tale of events for both the Crunch and the Sentinels, as the Crunch battled last week against a very, very scrappy team coming out of, top of my head, but they battled back. They won 10-8, and the Sentinels are essentially the same way coming out of Indiana. Very, very tough, very scrappy. What are your thoughts going into this game?
Well, the biggest thing is we talked about pregame. No Mikey, no Ed, no
Bobo,
Sanchar, and those are key guys. However, they're so deep in their lineup, the Crunch. You got guys that will step up and do the things that are next up. But of course, the captain, DJ, David Jordan, he's going to show them the way. Do you think is he suited up tonight?
I did not see him suited up. He was dressed in his traditional suit and tie.
Oh, okay, so he's not playing tonight.
So tonight, no, but that doesn't mean it won't change at any point. So if you're watching at home, be prepared. You might see Coach Antonio Manfoot on the pitch at some point.
Yeah, and that's the, I didn't think I'd see him play anymore because I thought he was done. But I'm glad he's back, get some reps in there, get out there. He scored a goal last week, place went wild. That's all you can ask for from a head coach. He said, I saw the quotes, he was happy because he never got to play in front of the Cleveland fans ever.
And that's a beautiful thing. We're finally back inside the Wolstein Center, as we said. And this is one of those situations where, they're introducing Coach Manfoot now as we speak him up. But this is one of those situations where this was a long time coming. And not only was it a long time coming, it was a situation where we knew we needed this as a fan base and as a city, because how do you get one of Cleveland's all-time winningest programs and not have them back at their home? As we get ready for the national anthem, Ernie Nunez on the national anthem. Got a Nat King Cole thing going on there.
That was very good. They bring in great people to do the national anthem. That's part of the Crunch lore. Back in the day when they had a big night, it was always Rocco Scotti. Do you remember Rocco Scotti?
Vaguely. He had the opera voice.
Yes,
I
yeah.
that.
He came to Crunch,
did.
Indians. I'm sure he was at Browns games, Cavs games. He was everywhere.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was. Back then, yes, it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah, he was the guy in Cleveland, Rocco Scotti. But they have great people coming in here, and that's what's important.
Now, back to the pregame and back to the match at hand. From the look of things, it looks like Summit City's a bit shorthanded. Could this play a factor into the game?
It will, because as the game progresses, and the reasons there's line shifts in indoor soccer is to give everybody a break. And I mean, if they're getting tired quick, it's going to be big trouble for the Centennials.
Well, as we've seen, you do not want to come into Cleveland, not even just playing Cleveland, you don't want to come into Cleveland shorthanded. If this becomes a problem, do not expect this Crunch team to be nice. Because they attack like sharks in the water, they smell blood, it's a bad thing.
Absolutely.
So with that being said, good luck to the Sentinels. But my money is to say this goaltender is going to be tested tonight.
Absolutely. There he is, Cleveland legend, Bob Golick. Man.
Hey, Bob looks good, man.
He does. Oh, that's great. He was on TV, he was an actor, played football for the Raiders, Patriots, and the Browns, and
St.
also
Joe's alumni.
Yes, St. Joe, big time.
I hated saying that.
And
just
Notre
want y'all
Dame.
to know. Oh, that's even worse. I would stick with St. Joe's. But Notre Dame, come on, man.
Yeah, and also I'll name drop. You can hear him on the radio every day as a talk show down in Akron from 3 to 7 every day.
Fair enough. Now, from what you've seen of the Crunch,
yes,
what are your thoughts of this year's iteration of the Crunch?
Well, from what I've seen, I was at the first game. Last week I wasn't able to be here. I was doing a public address announcing for Brunswick versus Glenville. I had to do that, even though Brunswick lost. But the main thing is, I was here for the home opener, and I saw amazing stuff from our players because you saw great defense, great goaltending by Musa, who was just absolutely great between the pipes and did it all that night. He made so many saves. That game easily could have been a lot different than what it was.
Arguably the greatest, I'm not even going to say the greatest right now, but arguably the best goalkeeper in all of arena soccer. I'm going to say it. Argue with somebody else because I've seen it from my own two eyes.
Yep. Well, like you say, in every sport we see generational players. We've seen MJ, LeBron, Kobe, Magic Larry, and then in their soccer, there was PJ Johns, there was Otto Orff, and now it's Musa's turn, and it's awesome to see that.
Now, I have to ask you this because you are the soccer man between the two of us. I love soccer, but I've never played. So what's it going to take for Summit City to be the team that everybody's expecting them to be?
Well, the biggest thing is they can't make any mistakes. You make mistakes, Crunch is going to make you pay. And that's, like you said, we have these guys that are going to step up, and they're going to take the spot of Mikey and Boban. So it's just one of those little things. That's what's going to take. Liam is getting the start tonight. That's awesome too. So Musa's not here. I didn't realize that.
Well, even if he is here, this is the depth of the Crunch because you get to start. We have Santa, we have Liam, we have Mario.
Yep.
3 different goaltenders that are damn near indestructible when it comes to trying to get shots on goal on top of the Crunch defense itself.
Absolutely.
So I'm wondering that's why I asked, what's it going to take for the Sentinels to get in a rhythm where they can take the shots on goal?
It's going to take a lot. I mean, because again, Smeko in the back and DJ, those are your guys, man. They're going to haul down that defense. Here we go.
Here we go. Kick down towards us. We are on the sideline, and the ball does travel out of bounds.
It does. Now, the one thing I will say versus when the Crunch were here back in the from 1992 till they left in 05, there was more plexiglass down the line, which they've taken it out because in indoor soccer, they like to have these, as they call them, battle zones. And the ball, you know, there would be seats there in other arenas. So the fans like that the ball can hit them. I wouldn't want that.
I'm not a fan of getting hit by a soccer ball at 100 miles an hour.
Me neither.
Kick down into the corner. There's a scramble for it.
They're really setting it up, Ramel. But the way they're taking it away, though, good defense by Summit City so far.
Shot on goal, just off the mark. Again, this goalkeeper for Summit City is going to get tested.
Absolutely early on, the Crunch looks like they're ready to go. I mean, they are amped.
Cut off pass.
I believe that goalkeeper is going to be tested big time here tonight.
I don't doubt it, and I don't feel like he's going to get enough credit because he's going against a team that averages, just in the first quarter, they averaged 15 shots on goal.
One of Medina County's largest furniture stores, featuring 2 showrooms.
Made a good switch there for the Crunch. That's good.
Believe that Swan on the pitch now. You see, looks like Sammy.
Yeah, they made a very good switch now to move it up on the offense.
Got a lane there. A foul, but no call.
Unfortunately, I will say that one was all ball. I will say that. But, you know, everyone's going to want the call. That one's getting called.
Now, for those that are new to the game and those that are just now watching with us, 6 fouls. They treat it like basketball. 6 fouls and you get a penalty shot.
Yes.
So when you're watching and you magically hear Coach Manford, don't foul.
Yes.
It's because they're trying to keep the penalties down and the power plays down. So a set piece for Summit City, and Summit City resets and swaps out.
Now McCourt didn't think he did anything wrong there, as you know, as a player would say.
I mean, he probably didn't, but we still have to be biased,
yes,
or unbiased. Shot on goal.
Great save there by the keeper. The way he got in front of that ball, that was the way you want to do it too.
Ball goes off the wall, and there's a chase for it.
Well,
he's got a lane by himself. Shoots it off. Shot on goal, just off the wall.
That was a great shot, but, you know, again, just wide for the Centennials.
Summit City has some unique jerseys this year.
They do.
Numbers are very much larger than they normally would be any other time. Shot on goal,
there it is.
There we go.
McCord, baby. McCord was right in front of that one, Ramel. Right place, right time.
And the Crunch already drawing first blood, go up 1-0.
Again, there was a lot of traffic in the box. The goalkeeper's got to try to do his best to keep it away, but he had no chance. McCourt was right there to put it home.
Also got to think about the breakaways on that, because you have sometimes a 2-on-1, 3-on-1 advantage.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
And another steal of possession, 3-on-3. There was a foul, but no call, and then the whistle's finally blown.
Yep. Right in front of the bench. Or the penalty box, I should say.
As a member of the team, scored by number 97, Jamin McCourt.
So McCourt gets his first goal as a member of the Crunch.
Assisted by number 13.
Great to see that, Ramel, and plus it happened right away early in the game.
So 2 members of the Crunch in back-to-back weeks get their first goals as members of the team in DeValos and McCord. Get off the wall.
Ooh, right into the wall.
And there's a foul, but no call
No call.
again. They're
He's
gonna
using
let him
his
play.
body, too.
And now the whistle's
There
blown.
he is.
Hopefully that's not a blue card, because
No.
if they're going to let him play, call it evenly. I'll say that.
Definitely, he used his whole body both times. He's very lucky he didn't get a boarding call.
You see, looks like Sveko's on the field, on the pitch now.
Yum Village defines quick casual dining with a mission to make a difference. From vegan and vegetarian options to halal-friendly dishes, there's something for everyone.
And that was Matthew DeCapois. He's a great outdoor player as well, and his dad is an amazing referee for Ohio high school soccer.
Crunch have ties all over the place. Well, Sentinels trying to set up.
They are, but the Crunch defense, I mean, look at Admir right on him, and also number 99, I can't see his name currently. Oh, Schmidt. What am I talking about?
So Schmidt,
he's one of the best offensive guys.
There's a pass. That goalkeeper got back there in a hurry.
Ooh.
Off the mark. Goalkeeper got a great save.
Sure did. Got that right hand out, or that could have been a goal. Yeah, Giannis Schmidt, a great player for the Cleveland area as well.
And we see Sveko on the pitch as well. Admir shooting it off. Another pass.
Shot
and there we
score.
go.
Sveko.
And it, just as we speak him up, Sveko gets the goal.
The great part was Sveko just had to slide across right in front and put it right home. Nice pass. Sveko putting it home.
Beautiful ball movement by the Crunch so far.
They are.
And again, we have to mention, not trying to jinx it, I may have to knock on some wood, but Crunch have never lost to Summit City.
Well, they're looking pretty good so far, with 9:30 to go here in the first quarter.
If I'm not mistaken, I think the Crunch still lead the league in goal differential.
Oh, my goodness.
We'll have to look at that at halftime.
Absolutely.
It's a Cleveland Crunch goal.
The thing I'm starting to notice more and more about the teams that play the Crunch is that these goalkeepers come out a lot more.
They do.
To help with the offense.
They do. That's part of the gameplay sometimes.
We saw that with Toronto last
Yep.
year, but you didn't see it outside of them.
Yeah.
So now I think that's becoming a new trend
Yeah.
offensively.
It's it can go either way for you. Like, he's out right now for the Centennials. He's got to get back quick, and there it goes.
There we go.
McCourt with number 2. That's his second of the day.
And we didn't even get time to drop down take away the drop down. So McCourt gets his second goal of the game.
And then again, that's how dangerous it is as a keeper to go out too far. And right there showed it.
And that's what can happen. This is why I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of that offensive style. I'm just being honest.
Yeah.
As a soccer watcher, spectator,
Sure.
I don't think that's a good idea because you get chip shots like that.
That's all it takes. One chip shot and you're in big trouble.
So McCourt with 2.
The keeper will try to get one away now for the Centennials. Got to clear it.
Defensively, it's going to be hard to.
See, right now he's in a good spot the way he's come out a lot because he's got the offense up. Now he's got to dump it off.
He
there
has
he goes.
to, and he has to get
But-
back ASAP. And there's a
Tipped
kick
off.
to a fan.
Yeah, and tipped off the foot.
So McCourt on a tear so far.
Michael Presby had that ball just go right off his foot and into the stands.
Set piece for the Sentinels.
So this is a good free kick chance for the Centennials right now. Summit City.
Shot. And it hits a fan in the crowd,
Yes, it did.
unfortunately, but we hope they're okay.
The one thing about indoor soccer is you have to be aware because that ball will come. I've seen people in the past, many years ago, hit in the face, their glasses go flying, and yeah, they're hurt.
But that was at a different time where, you know, arena soccer players didn't care about your life.
Well, you want the fans to come back.
Of course. But, you know, if you're in the middle of a shot,
yeah,
you're on your own there.
Yep. Yes, sir. That's for sure.
And the whistle's blown, but we don't.
Looks like it was a foul on Cleveland. So it's going to be a corner kick for the Sentinels.
And they're rushing down, trying to get into offensive territory.
Yeah, they're trying to work it back a little bit. This is going to be rough because Cleveland's bringing a lot of pressure on the Centennials, so they're going to keep getting that pressure all game long.
I'm wondering if the fatigue is kicked in just yet. And here we have a breakaway. 3-on-1. And we are up to 4-0, just like that.
Giannis Schmidt, what a strike by him, and in the right foot, puts it right past the keeper. You know, and he, like you said, he was taking off and he was gone down the sideline. Great shot.
And already, when it rains, it pours. 4-0 in favor of the Crunch. Sentinels call a timeout. They're going to have to do something.
Yeah.
But with that timeout, we will take a quick commercial break. You are watching MLIS Soccer, the Indoor Freezer Bowl. Sentinels versus Crunch here on the 216 Sports Network.
Got a taste for something sweet? Planning a party? Or just want a midnight snack? Clarissa's Confections is a local treat maker here in Cleveland and has made many delectable and delicious treats for the young and old. Her treats are made to order and can be customized to your needs and any occasion. To place your orders, email her at sweetsbyclarice@gmail.com or call her at 440-805-4303.
And we are back after the timeout. Crunch lead 4-0 off of the goal of Giannis Schmidt. Sentinels called the timeout to try to get something going.
They do big time, Ramel, because they're struggling 4-0, and it's only 6 minutes to go in the first quarter, 6:54 exactly. They're going to have to figure something out quick, and here comes Piwu.
They cut it off just in time.
Piwu, who had that great goal in the championship series, where he went over the over the boards and into the crowd. That was definitely worth the penalty.
It definitely was, but that was one of those series last year that I try to forget just off the strength that I can't say what happened, but we all saw it.
Yeah.
We see Sammy with it now. You gotta watch Sammy. Sammy's like Allen Iverson with a soccer ball.
Yeah, they're trying. I mean, if Summit City's really, they're going to have to really dig deep to get something going here. Mega, and I definitely like what Cleveland's doing right now. I mean, they've got great possession of the ball and have had most of the possession of this first quarter.
I mean, leading 4-0, time of possession is a big thing, but it's not a big thing because you've shown you can score without having to take just off the high beam.
Now, I'll just say this, Ramel, because that when you hit the crossbar, the ball has to go all the way over the line for it to be a goal, which is why it wasn't.
And that's why the crowd is disappointed. However, we did say that this goalkeeper was going to get tested, and I did tell the folks at home, Crunch average in the first quarter 15 shots on goal.
Yes.
They're at that about now, or close to it. They're already up 4-0.
Yes. And I mean, that was a great shot. it's a game of inches in indoor soccer, and I mean, just hit it just right, but didn't go in. DJ, whoa, man.
Another shot just off the mark.
Seeing some great shots here, Ramel. This is the part of the game that we really love. Rafael Davalos, this must be his first action.
He's his first action tonight, but he got a goal last week.
Okay, awesome. Love seeing it because I love the hair, man. Reminds me of the Wild Thing a little bit.
And again, we see a foul but not called, and that was what got him in the stat card last week, as he was fouled and he came back and scored a goal.
Yeah. Ooh, DJ, look at those hands, how he just knows when to let go. Ooh.
Just a hair off for the Sentinel shot. Now they sit back and reset.
The one thing I will say for the Centennials, they're trying to work it up and get something going. It's just, their shots are not going quite the way they want them to.
But the problem with that is you're giving the Crunch essentially time to work up to you and make it harder for you to work inside, as we see right now.
Yes. And here they come again. My goodness. Hot Hancock. Oh.
There's a foul.
That is definitely a foul. Lake pushed him down. Carter Hancock will get a hand from DJ right there, but Ramel, that was definitely a foul.
we see a lot of, like last week was a lot, but a lot of them weren't called, and it made you wonder what's going to happen this week.
Well, part of indoor soccer and soccer overall is, you get your hands on somebody. Any advantage you can do, grabbing a jersey, grabbing hair sometimes. Shorts, whatever you got to do, that's how it works.
There's another breakaway. Shot blocked. Now the fight in the corner. Crunch retain possession. Ooh. Just off the mark. In the box goes the ball for the goalkeeper. He scoops it up. Now he throws it down. And again, the Sentinels trying to work their way in.
Summit City with some amazing defense right there. The defender got back and helped his keeper out majorly, because that could have been another goal.
Ooh, that could be ugly. I hope everybody's okay as we see Swan go down, as well as the Sentinel player.
I will say he did use his rear end to make that happen, but it is a Cleveland corner kick.
725-7642 to learn more.
Sure that hurt a little bit.
I mean, those walls don't forgive. Another breakaway. He's got it. And we got another one. In the back of the net.
Matthew DeCapua with that one. What a great goal.
And that is DeCapua, as you said. On the goal, Crunch up now 5-0.
Matthew DeCapua, what a nice goal for him. First of the game, and he was in a good spot right there to put it home.
First of many more, I'm sure.
I'm sure his dad's here somewhere.
It's a Cleveland Crunch goal.
Had no call on that one.
Player down for the Centennials.
Assisted by number 12, Omar Najah.
Omar gets an assist. Gotta wonder, though.
Liam McIntosh has had to do a little bit of work tonight. There's another time. Ball's out of play.
Now, 5-0. If you're the Sentinels, what's your thought process?
Keep working hard and keep going at the goal. You're going to have to keep coming at the crunch. If you want a goal, you're going to have to really earn it tonight. That's number one. And then they got to get back on defense big time. And as we've seen, many of the goals, you know, it's like you got to get back and you got to take a man. And there's nothing else you can do because the crunch, you know, they're looking really good tonight.
Early Sunday game. Man, just like that, as you said, Sentinels get on the board.
Yeah, I mean, number 23, Hernandez, scores that goal for the Centennials, and he had to work for it. Liam McIntosh laid out, but again, it was one of those spots he had just dove and tried to get back over there. And, I mean, you only have so much room, and you got to try, which he did.
Now, sorry about that. Put that on the referee. We appreciate y'all for watching him. He's a nice
30
nice young
seconds
man.
and counting in the quarter.
I have a feeling the Crunch may put one back on the board just to get that one back.
I mean, they'd like it. They got 20 seconds and counting. They're looking at it just like you said. Oh, boy. Taken away.
Great move.
This is what Summit County needs to, or Summit City needs to do to get back in there. 4 seconds. 2 seconds. And the buzzer will be coming up. There it is.
And just like that, first quarter in the books. However, Crunch still lead 5-1.
And that concludes tonight's
If the Sentinels plan on getting back into it, they're going to have to work. But we'll see what happens in the second quarter when we get back. You are watching MLIS Soccer, Crunch versus Sentinels here on the 216 Sports Network.
Are you looking to change up your everyday look? Have a sports team or just want something casual to wear for the night? TGBG Apparel is here for you. From athletic wear to something nice to go with your outfit, TGBG has what you need. Hats, shirts, hoodies, and everything in between. TGBG will get you right for the night and at an affordable price. To place your orders, email them at tgbgbrand@gmail.com or head on over to tgbgbrand.com now. To God be the glory. Are you ready for a snack or a treat that satisfies that sweet tooth? Well, Clarice's Confections has what you need. All her treats are custom made and centered around your taste buds' desires. Place your orders now by emailing her at sweetsbycarice@gmail.com or call her at 440-805-4303.
And we are back with the start of the second quarter. Crunch up 5-0.
And Summit City has to try to really get back into the game here, Ramel. I mean, they're going to have to push and work and grind for that goal, the next one.
Now, but the problem is defensively, they've already given up 5.
Yes.
And we weren't even out of the first quarter. So what, again, if you're the soccer person, if you're the Sentinels, what do?
You're going to have to press big time against the Crunch. Keep going against these guys. Oh, there's a foul right there.
I mean, that was blatant. If he'd have brought his foot back, I don't think he would have got called. But because he kept it out there, it's going to happen.
Well, a good shot here for the Crunch on a free kick.
And Dave Jordan, one of the dangerous ones. If he had... And Dave ricochets it into the crowd, and it comes right back.
That's the one thing about the Wolstein Center, the walls up at the top. Any ball hit it, come flying back.
But we missed the Convocation Center for Crunch purposes.
Attention Crunch fans, Snitch Ale Brewery is proud to be the official craft beer sponsor.
Well, they're going to, like I said, not getting a foul on that one for number 8 there for the Centennials. DJ knocked him over, but, I mean, a little bit of acting, of course. You have to try to sell that foul.
But if you're really fouled, you don't have to sell it. You just have to let the ref know, hey, I got fouled.
Right here in Northeast Ohio. Visit Schmidt's Ale Brewery for handcrafted beers and hearty...
Crunch pushing down, and we go. Great save by the goalkeeper.
Very, very, very great save. Schmidt right in front. Easily could put that home. He got a great shot on it, but the goalie was right there for the Centennials.
I'll be...
And the way they're trying to move it up again, they're in a dangerous spot, but he's getting back the keeper for the Centennials.
But he shouldn't be out that far. Laugh. It is kind of funny, but if you're a soccer coach, that's got to drive you crazy.
Well, I'll be honest, most coaches won't let young kids do that very often unless they know the keeper really, really has amazing foot skills.
And there we go.
There's Schmidt.
Schmidt again with another goal.
Slid the ball right over to him, put it in with his right foot. Nice goal for Giannis Schmidt.
That's his second one of the day, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, 6-1.
And again, if you are a Sentinels player, what do you got to do to get this offensive barrage to stop?
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have to lock in so defensive, Again, they're giving them all they got, it looks like. And as you said, they are shorthanded because, I mean, I count 1, 2, 3, 6 guys on the bench, so those guys are going to get tired real quick.
Right in the corner.
Good job by them keeping it right along the boards. The way the Crunch is playing the ball back, that's wonderful. I like seeing this.
And the Sentinels get a breakaway now. Takes a shot, but Liam scoops it right up.
Liam was right there. All you do is, get in front of that ball. It ain't going nowhere. I wasn't sure if you saw Mikey is here today. He's on the other sideline.
Didn't get a chance to see that, but it's good to see him on the sideline. It's Mikey.
He loves this game. That's
Mikey serving a 4-game suspension
yes.
due to a foul against him. And of all people you foul, you don't foul Mike. But nevertheless, the foul turned into a sideline scuffle.
Yes.
And that led to a few, not only ejections, but a few suspensions. That was in the game against the Chicago Mustangs.
there was a lot of social media here that night for that home opener, and they were all over it. They loved it. They're like, there's hard hitting in soccer. Now there's a fight. They couldn't believe it. It was unbelievable to see, because again, when the Crunch last existed, they finished as the Cleveland Force in '05. Social media wasn't what it is today. Not even.
It wasn't. Shout out to MySpace.
This is great to see that people come out. There was a guy, I don't know, did you see him? He was like retro.
Time traveler from 2005. Yeah. That guy is awesome.
He is.
Shot. Blocked by the goalkeeper. However, still in the wrong spot. If you're the goalkeeper, another shot off the wall.
Well, DJ had a great shot on that with his right foot. And I mean, that keeper was in the right spot, positioned just right.
There's a foul. You weren't able to see it, but there was there.
Yep. Play on. Just under 11 minutes to go in the quarter, Ramel. This clock is when obviously when there's a penalty or a foul, the clock stops and it slows down a little bit.
But it doesn't slow down enough if you're the visiting team, and in this case, if you are the Sentinels, you got problems. And it's nothing. We're not taking anything away from the Sentinels. However, when you're playing a crunch team, defensively sound,
that ball out of play, Ramel, close to you.
I almost got it. But again, when you're playing a crunch team that's defensively sound, offensively attackful, like the tactics they use to get shots on goal is scary.
Omar Najjar out there for the crunch. Kiwu.
Omar is one of the most, if you're a soccer player, Omar to me is one of the most scariest guys you'd have to defend. He's so long, he's so tall.
Yes.
How do you defend a long player like that in soccer?
Good luck. They're coming way out of goal, Ramel.
I wish he would stop doing that. There's a kick down. Now P-Woo's got it. He shoots it to Schmidt. Schmidt being pushed. Davalos had an opening. Great block by the goalkeeper. Don't do that.
So the Centennials are trying to get some shots. They're getting closer and closer.
Almost a good shot attempt. However, you are right. They're trying their hardest, but when you see shots on goal like that, great block by Liam.
Yep.
But again, when you see shots like that, that sequence that you guys just saw, when you see shots on goal like that, it's hard to defend that and then get back on offense.
Liam out of the net, and a goal by the Centennials. That was number 13. Put that one home for the Centennials. It was a wide scramble in front of the net there, so Liam, I think, went out. I mean, he did his best to get back on that one.
But Liam doesn't give up too many goals, so, and there's another timeout. So with that, we will take another timeout with 9:04 left to go here in the second quarter before halftime. You are watching MLIS Soccer, Sentinels versus Crunch here on the 216 Sports Network.
I've been spending time in the dojo. Clocked in.
I know last week you guys saw the post. A lot of you reached out to the inbox. We have an official date for the EFW Open House. We're going to do September 27th and 28th. It's still 2 days. Let me run down the rules one more time. Day one, we're taking in all beginners. I don't care where you think you're coming in. If you ever wanted to be a pro wrestler, referee, manager, timekeeper, bell ringer, I don't care what it is. Here's your opportunity to do so. 27th and 28th. We're going to give you 2 days. 2 days to show me what you got, right? At the end of the second day, one lucky person is going to earn 2 months free training here at EFW Dojo. That's to all new trainees. 0 experience, guys, okay? For my trained professional wrestlers, don't care if you're 6 months, 2 months, 3 months, 20 years, 30 years, 15 days. If you feel like you're a trained professional wrestler and you want to come in and work for EFW, here's your opportunity. Again, 2 days. First day, we're going to give you an evaluation. We're going to go through all the details and what we expect to see from you. Day 2, you're going to...
And we are back. 9:02 left to go and counting. Sentinels just scored to make it a 4-goal game, but the Crunch still lead.
Court back in for the Crunch. Trying to work something around.
I think this would be, if this was going to be the game that you use to get the new faces some work, this was it.
Also seeing Noah Albana in. Smecko, got a great group of guys out there right now.
There's a shot on goal. He was very dangerous to being inside the goal, which is not where you want to be as a goalkeeper.
No way.
And it would have counted even if he caught it in the goal.
Samuel Mutamo out there again as well. This is some of the greats out there right now. Need some action. Wow.
Great shot on goal. Another one just off the wall. They're putting a lot of pressure on this goalkeeper for the Sentinels.
They are. I mean, Hancock had a great shot there. The goalie, he's doing a great job. I mean, he's trying to keep him in this game. Down 6-2.
I don't agree with that one. just going to be honest. I don't agree with that one at all. But they're going to call it. We can't argue.
Free kick for the Centennials. I see one of the players on the Centennials limping right now.
There's a chip shot, and it is goal.
EJ.
And that should be a blue card. Actually, it's going to be a yellow card.
He got one.
But it should have been a blue card.
Yeah.
I understand his frustration. However, you can't just kick the ball into the crowd.
No, he knows it. He's just frustrated. He knows that he shouldn't do that. He knows. But who made that shot? It was DJ, David Jordan, the captain. Captain Crunch. I'll tell you this. One thing I noticed from he's got to go into sit in the box. He's going to sit in the sin bin. They're going to bring.
So are they bringing in They're bringing. It looks like they're bringing in a 6th attacker.
Yeah.
And for those that don't know, a 6th attacker, he wears a different color jersey to pose the idea of not only an attacker, but also he has to play goal.
Well, here's the other part of it too. He's the goalie because they don't have anybody else. Also.
Well, that's also an issue.
Their keeper's going to go into the sin bin for 2 minutes. He's still not happy,
but he shouldn't have did it.
No, you're right.
I do understand his frustration. However, that's just not something they're going to let you get away with.
Correct. Because a fan could get hurt. So momentarily while they get this ready.
We do like to send a special shout out and thank you to the MLIS.
Mendoza, that's right.
Major League Indoor Soccer for having us here down on the sideline. It's a great experience for those of you who have not been to a Crunch game. I advise you to get down here.
So Mendoza gets an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. I don't know if it's a 5-minute penalty or not. It might be.
We will check on that. But in the meantime, 7-2 in favor of the Crunch, and 7:20 to go before halftime.
Yes.
So we're not even under 5 minutes, and we're close to a 10-piece right now.
Well, with the 5-goal lead, the amazing thing right now for the Crunch is just to keep, you're going to keep getting goals, and you got to keep rolling. Get more as we can because it's nice to see Scott Santa come in too.
And this is our early entrance for Santa. Not to say that anything bad, but I wasn't expecting to see Santa this early. Maybe Coach Manfoot has a strategy in mind. Great save by Santa, speaking of.
Liam extended all the way, but Lake, man, what a shot for the Centennials.
Crunch on the move.
Omar setting it up nice, and their keeper's right there.
And there it is with P-Woo.
P-Woo put it home.
Again, when you get this many shots on goal in one sequence, it's going to be tough on a goalkeeper.
It is. Number one thing for the keeper, he's got to do his best, stay on his feet, and keep trying to make saves. He doesn't have his gloves on, which I'm a little shocked by that.
I don't think I honestly don't think sixth attackers are allowed to. I don't know, but we can also check on that.
Well, no, you would wear gloves. If you're the goalie, no matter what, you would wear gloves. I'm surprised he doesn't have any. Just because, I mean, I don't know, when I played goal, I always wanted gloves on.
Oh, yeah, those blocks hurt, man.
They do. So do you know what the significance for P-Woo's, what he was doing as he was walking by?
I'm going to assume he was ready to eat. I don't know. I'm just going to be honest. I just love the celebrations everybody has.
That's, and it's like in all sports, you see them in baseball when they hit a home run, football, obviously when they catch a touchdown or a big play, basketball, big shot. You'll see these guys do all the different kinds of stuff. And it's like, I don't know what it means.
Sammy with a crossover. Another shot on goal, and Sammy tries to come in with a kick down.
The Crunch player is just toying with Summit City.
I don't even think they're toying with him. I think they smell blood. And the Sentinels get back on the board.
Liam's going to want that one back. As number, let's see, once he turns around. The captain of the Centennial scored that goal.
And now it's an 8-3 game.
Yes.
But again, Sentinels have a lot to do in order to get back into this game.
Yeah, the captain, number 22, man, that was a nice goal for him.
But again, to respond to what you said, I don't think the Crunch are toying with the Sentinels at all. I think they smell blood, and they're attacking the goal.
That's true.
And when you attack the net as they have in these first two quarters, it has to wear on a goalkeeper.
Well, as we saw the frustration from the Centennial goalkeeper, and he got the unsportsmanlike penalty. Here come the Crunch again. Wow. So we had a collision there with DJ, the captains of both teams. Man, that was a collision. I like the way the Crunch is holding the ball and just taking their time.
A lot of violent shoves from the Sentinels. Sveko in the corner now. Great save by the goalkeeper.
Sure was. P-Woo.
P-Woo was down. It would have gone in.
Yeah, you're right.
But the way the goalkeeper slid in to make the save. Hopefully he gets up. He's up on his own power. But again, you're putting a lot of pressure on this goalkeeper. Shot.
See, the way the Centennials are stepping up a little bit, they're trying to put some really good defense on because they know their keeper, he's doing his best over there.
And looks like this will be a free goal kick for the Sentinels.
It'll be a restart for the Centennials as they once again try to get down there and do something. .330 to go in the quarter.
Off the wall, P-Woo. Excuse me, Mutemwa. Sammy. just off the bar.
They're moving that ball, that's for sure. Sentinels are trying to get it on their end, and they're having a little bit of issues at times.
And that's the part I was asking you about earlier. Like, if you get this kind of pressure, what do you do? Off the high beam, Davalos takes a shot. Swan gets it back, takes a shot, good save. His goalkeeper again, he's got pressure on him.
Hancock and Swan there, big time physicalness here. Keeper out of the box.
Goalkeeper's out, and there it is. Davalos gets his second goal of the season.
Pivu with another nice goal, and as we were just saying, the keeper came out of the box a little bit, and that's all it takes.
And that's the problem with your star goalkeeper getting out of the box, because you got a rookie in there essentially.
Sure,
somebody that's not used to being back there, and now it becomes a problem. 2:21 to go here in the second quarter.
Centennials wanted a timeout, but were not granted.
I don't know if they were out of timeouts or not. Again, I am not in agreement with this goalkeeper out of the box, but I'm not a soccer player. But it again, that doesn't bother you.
Oh no, I've seen it for forever. I've been watching indoor soccer. Oh, we got a player down for the Centennials. He really got nailed. Where are they at? Are they here?
They're in the second row. You can see my dad will up there.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're not very good. Are we going to the Home and Garden show? Are they going?
Yeah, we go every year.
Yeah.
Set piece for the Sentinels. Now there is a argument. No, the timeout's been called.
Okay, timeout. Oh,
And it's a blue card that's been assessed to the Crunch.
Liam McIntosh is going to blue card, so that's Scott Santa's going to be for the Crunch, which this place is going to go wild once they announce him. He's stretching right now. All right, so Piwu didn't get that goal.
It was Davalos, the wild thing. So again, I have to ask you, just because your knowledge of soccer is great, what are you telling in this huddle right here, right now? What are you telling your Sentinel players?
Well, 1:38 to go in the quarter before the half. Scott Santa's coming in. Let's see what he can do here for the last 1:38. And the penalty is over to the keeper for the Centennials. He's out.
And you're right, Santa's in. And it is a set piece free kick for the Sentinels. I don't agree with a lot of the frustration from both sides. However, I do understand it, but the refs have been letting it play a little bit, so I thought they would let the frustration boil over. Not to be the case.
This is a big free kick here for the Centennials and Scott Santa.
Shot.
Ooh, they went right at him and
Great save!
Holy cow.
Great save
Sveco in the right place.
at the right time. Man, that was great. Off the wall. Crunch possess it. Kick it out. There is a penalty, so it's a 5-on-4 advantage for the Sentinels. Shot blocked. Penalties for 2 minutes.
1 minute to go in the quarter.
1 minute, less than 1 minute remains in the half.
We're going to do everything to help Scotty out.
Defensively, Crunch have been known to kill penalties.
Ages 7 and up. As the exclusive medical provider of the Crunch, we deliver world-class treatment for
40 seconds and counting.
any injuries.
Sentinels got to do something to get this penalty, to get points off the penalty. It's kicked back downfield.
That's a good way to start killing that penalty. Wasted time, that was good. They dumped it down. Excellent job by the Crunch.
95 Sport to learn more.
Shot blocked.
The Crunch's trusted team, and yours too.
15 seconds, Ramel.
Crunch are doing a great job killing this penalty.
10 seconds. If they can scoot it away one more time. Santa right there.
And Santa could just hold on to it. And there it is. We are at halftime, and the Crunch lead your Sentinels 9-3. We will be back with the second half in a little bit. You are watching MLIS Soccer, Crunch versus Sentinels here on the 216 Sports Network. Crunch lead 9-3. And right here, right now, obviously we're one goal away from a 10-piece. But, Sean, I have to ask, your thoughts on the first half?
Well, the biggest thing is the Crunch. I mean, they've got some amazing stats going on because their offense is clicking 9-3. Sentinels have to really work hard for their goals, big time. And there's still 22 seconds left in the penalty, so Scott Sam will be in for 22 more seconds. Again, they just need to keep going what they're doing. If you're up 9-3, add to that, keep going hard because, as you said, you want to see the nice win here.
And the Sentinels are pushing it down. Five-on-4 advantage because of the penalty. But if the Crunch can hold on, they kill the penalty.
Well, it's starting off pretty well so far to kill the penalty.
Full strength.
And we just heard the PA announcer, Crunch at full strength. And the Crunch have possession. Well, they lost possession.
Look at that defense. 3 guys on 1 for the Crunch.
And that's the kind of defense you want to see from your Crunch team or from any team.
Yeah. I mean, when you surround a guy, you're going to have a hard time getting rid of the ball. Absolutely. Now they'll send it back, of course.
Down into the corner. Kicked off. Great save by the goalkeeper. As we saw the shot, it could have got bad.
Right there. Oh.
And Santa, part of a save. As Omar slid in.
That guy wanted that ball back from the Centennial so bad, number 16.
And there's a whistle, a blue card. But for what is the question?
Well, it might have been too many men on the field.
But against who?
I think Cleveland. Yeah, because Liam's coming out. Yeah. Well, let's see who's going in.
Looks like.
Yep.
Looks like Swan.
So who's going to serve it? I think it's going to be Pee-Woo.
It was Swan, but they keep switching out. So Pee-Woo will serve this one.
2 minutes for the Centennials to try to get another goal. I mean, they're going to work. They're going to make, again, down 4 guys.
It'll be a
Santa
set piece.
stays in.
I do not agree with this goalkeeper being out again. Shot, blocked, and heads out of bounds and then back inbounds.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 4-on-5 advantage for the Sentinels. Santa takes it, kicks it upfield, off the wall.
One of the great things about indoor soccer is always the backup goalie because there's so many stories about him.
Great save, great shot, great save. That would have been a great play. Sveko shoots it off.
Swan with that shot. I mean, that was a nice one. But again, the keeper right there for the Centennials. Well, as I was saying about the backup keepers, they always have great stories. Scott Santa, I believe his is because his last name. Who else has Scott Santa but Santa? Oh, wow.
And the way he went down, I thought he took that to the face.
Wow. Santa with the save.
Great save. Santa to swim down a little bit too.
Again, the Sentinels are going to work it hard. Wells with a shot. Oh, Ross Sabeko
Great save and great defense. They're holding on. They got a couple more minutes, at least a couple more seconds.
We'll have another corner kick for the Centennials.
Great block. And one goes out of bounds.
Free kick for the Centennials. They're trying. I mean, they really are trying to work the ball around.
But this Crunch defense is the kryptonite.
We're only having 4 guys on the field, and they haven't switched anybody out either for this penalty.
I think this was the defensive set, and that one goes off the foot of the Sentinels player and out of bounds into the crowd. And they throw it back. It'll be a goal kick or a goal throw out for the Crunch. And Crunch are at full strength. A foul, but no call. That one might actually be called as he split 2 Sentinel players.
Yeah, P-Wood just came out of the box. I was just going to say, he came in and we're at full strength, which is great. And then the foul on the Centennials, that was not a great move by them to foul right in front of the top of the box.
Top of the box free kick. Dave Jordan on the move. Shot over the bar and out of bounds into the crowd.
Neither I got a good foot on it, just a little high.
Throws it down. And that one goes to the Crunch. Santa shoots it down. P-Will getting pushed from behind.
Santa was very lucky on that one because it almost was a 3-line violation. Perfect timing, though.
Crunch keep possession.
Love the way Sammy just protected the ball and went right around the defender. That was really nice.
Told you, Sammy's a great dribbler with the ball in his possession. It's almost like watching Allen Iverson if he did play soccer.
And he almost did. You remember that?
Yeah, it's Allen Iverson, man.
A big save by the keeper.
It could have been a rebound.
Yeah, Iverson, I mean, I think it was mostly publicity stuff, but he said he was broke and he was trying to play indoor soccer. It was crazy.
I don't think I could see that.
It'd have been cool to see it happen, but, kind of like when Michael Jordan played baseball, but Michael Jordan wasn't bad at baseball either.
He wasn't, but nobody wants to see Jordan play baseball. Let's just call it what it is, man. We want to see you on the court.
Yeah.
I actually cried when Mike retired.
Oh, yeah, heck yeah.
To play baseball.
Oh, in '95. Okay, yeah. God, yes. That was awesome that you brought up Allen Iverson like that.
If you've ever seen Sammy on the move, one-on-one, it's scary. I'll never forget up in Muskegon, Michigan, he does this dribble, and the guy, he took the shot, and he went in, scored a goal, and the defender just looked at his goalkeeper and was like, what do you expect me to do? Shot down by us, and goes out of bounds.
And no cigar.
Ball movement now. After the free kick, Santa sends it down. I gotta say, maybe I'm wrong or I'm just overanalyzing this, but when you look at a lot of the Sentinels players tonight, they're doing a lot of pushing. Like, the pushing isn't the bad part, it's the extension.
Yes.
I don't know if that's the refs just letting them play or
I think the refs are trying to let it play because, again, 9-3, this game easily could get up to 20-3, and that's, you don't want to see that. I mean, I think we have enough lead in this game, 9-3. We can leave Scott Santa in because Liam's. I mean, he did a great job in the first half. He really did.
I mean, either or, but that was again us mentioning the depth of the crunch.
Yes.
You can leave anybody in.
Yeah.
From Mario to Liam to Santa, you could leave any one of these guys in, and it's not going to be a problem. That one heads right in front of us.
Yeah, usually the third goalkeepers are always beloved on teams because they always have a great story. And real quick, I'll tell you, there was a Cleveland Crunch player named Denny Chornay back in 1998. He was the third goalkeeper for the Crunch. There were 2 injuries, the Otto Orff and I think it was Bill Andracki.
Just off the shoe.
And so what happened was Denny had to play in Harrisburg at the last second, and now Denny's day job, he was a mechanic at United Airlines.
Woo.
So imagine getting to be, working on a plane one day, and the next day
You got to get on one.
Yeah, and you're playing goal for the Crunch against Harrisburg, and they did lose the game in overtime.
And there's another goal. We have officially hit our 10-piece. Looked like that was Omar. Could be wrong.
I think it's Capua, I believe. Wait a second. No, Swan, excuse me.
Officials timeout, but however, we hit our 10-piece.
Now 10-3, which is awesome. Get that lead.
But again, what are you telling the Sentinel players is the bigger question.
Yeah.
I mean, you managed to score 3 goals,
Yeah.
so that means you have the ability to score.
Yep.
But what do you tell them to actually try to get back into a respectable game?
You guys got to tell them 1 goal at a time. Keep going at it the way you are. Take shots, and something's going to happen. Because it will. I mean, the 3 goals that we saw, something happened. And I mean, that's what you want.
Our streamlined quoting and platform integration save you time and money. Engineering
The
excellence.
Crunch are going to come right at him again.
Again, these new faces for the Crunch are very attentive on defense, and I think that's a great thing that Coach Manfoot has on the roster. There's guys that can not only play offense but play defense as well.
Nice job by the keeper for the Centennials to put it down into the corner. They're trying to work something here.
And it was scored by Omar, so we'll give you the drop down for that.
Number 33, Brandon Swan.
Again, great goal by the Crunch. Najar from Swan. That's a great job.
Hey fans, this could be your last chance to head on over to the pop-up shop to grab your 50-50 raffle tickets. We're doing a 50-50 cash prize drawing as well as a
Great defense. Give Santa the scoop up.
He had a great job right there.
One-on-one with the goalkeeper. Shot and in.
Schmidt puts it in. McCourt to Schmidt. That's a great combination.
And Schmidt Makes it 11-3 now.
Well, with 5:43 to go in the third, this is great for the Crunch because now they can kind of step back a little bit, keep working.
I mean, there is a cushion, but
Yeah,
in this league, goal differential is everything.
it is.
So you want the goal differential.
Oh my
What a
goodness.
header!
Wow. Swan.
I wouldn't have believed it if we didn't see it.
Oh my Lord. I mean, McCourt, excuse me. Wow. The extension in his body to head that. Amazing. Ramel, that's world class right there.
Again, wouldn't have believed it if we didn't see it. That's,
That'll definitely be on the socials coming up this week.
oh man, I
All over
can't wait.
Instagram. Oh
I
my
can't
God.
wait.
What a goal.
And actually, that's McCord's third, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Yeah.
So McCord
He's got the hat trick.
has the hat trick.
No, I don't think Coach Antonio Manfoot's coming out tonight to play. He's probably good to go.
Yeah, you can let it, he can rest this week.
Yeah.
However, I don't think he's going to take his foot off the gas.
No, I would. No way.
Captain Crunch getting another assist. Set piece for the Sentinels. Shot off the mark, but they retain possession. Crunch playing a bit of a 2-3 zone defense almost.
Oh, Donnie
Foul, and that one's going to get called. I don't know how many fouls the Sentinels have, but they haven't been called for many.
Yeah.
I guess you don't want, and that's a good strategy because you don't want to pile up fouls and get a penalty kick against you playing the Crunch.
And they have only one penalty where the player was in the box tonight when the goalkeeper had the unsportsmanlike conduct for kicking the ball into the stands. That's it.
So they've been good. They've been doing good about the penalties. Omar looking for a lane, passes it off. Valos in the corner, shoots it off.
I'm going to try and make it happen here. Oh,
And the
Sika.
Sentinels get a goal.
They do. Number 13. Well, again, that was a rebound, and there's not much you can do. Santa gave it everything on that one.
He did. And again, that's, you said it. This is what they're going to have to do
Yep.
to work towards getting back in, or at least making the game respectable.
Correct. 3:52 to go in the third quarter.
Is they going to call a three-line pass for that? I don't know, but looks like they did. Possession retained. Sammy on the move. You got to watch him. Shot. There we go. Another goal.
Did he?
And
No.
that is Piwu.
Really crediting it. Should be Kapua.
I thought that was Piwu, but we'll get it in just a few seconds.
Love to see for sure. That one was quick.
Very.
.330 to go in the third quarter.
And it is a 13-4 lead. We'll get you the score in a few seconds. And it was Pee-woo. So Pee-woo getting another goal. So Pee-woo gets his second goal of the night.
Great job by Pee-woo Capua on the great transition.
13-4. Every time the Sentinels think they do something right, the Crunch shut the door in their face. Another save, but the saves have been few and far in between tonight.
Great job again for the keeper for the Centennials. He was right there, and that's what you got to do. Make those big saves.
You still should not be out that far, especially with the offense looking the way that it does. And the way the Crunch are playing defense, his best bet is to be back at the net.
Absolutely.
You saw the smother. Davalos, great defense, kicks it up.
Man.
Tries to head it, but he just off the mark.
You know, I will say this, that was a great series for the Centennials on that play. They moved the ball really good. And even the last header was really close by number 17. Great job by them.
Free kick for the Sentinels. Another shot. Well, the pass went backwards. Now there's pressure. On goal, almost. Almost an own goal that should be called.
Well, again,
Crunch players in the Crunch bench screaming for it.
I definitely need to see the replay on that one, but I mean, the ball has.
It was very close.
Unfortunately, we won't see any replays today, but we'll see one of them later on.
Looking at our screen, I really thought that was an own goal.
It was close.
Very.
"30 seconds and counting for the Centennials trying to make something happen here."
They have enough time to try to get a shot, and it goes into the crowd. So it'll be a goal kick for the Crunch. Santa throws it down. Passes it back to Sammy. Sammy shoots it back to Santa. Santa shoots it down towards the corner. Defense for the Sentinels.
Less than 10 seconds.
I think this was just a keep away ball.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
3, 2, 1, and that will do it for this third quarter. Crunch making a statement here in the Wolstein Center. 13-4, you are watching MLIS Soccer, Crunch versus Sentinels here on the 216 Sports Network.
If you're looking for a good brand of clothing at affordable prices, then TGBG is just for you. Hats, shirts, hoodies, and custom gear all at your fingertips. And just in time for the weekend is Free Ship Friday. Free shipping on all orders. Just use the code FREESHIPFRIDAY at checkout. And all Godfidence items are 10% off. Head on over to tgbgbrand.com and get your orders in for your custom clothing now. TGBG is the official outfitter of the 216 Sports Network. TGBG, to God be the glory. Are you a team looking for a new look on the sideline this season? A company looking for a more casual look? Or just trying to introduce something new to your closet space? TGBG is the brand for you. Jackets, polos, hoodies, and everything in between. TGBG has the clothing you need to serve a purpose for every occasion. To place your orders, contact them on Facebook and Instagram. Check out their website at www.tgbgbrand.com. Email them at tgbgbrand@gmail.com or call them at 440-470-4234. TGBG is also the official outfitter of the 216 Sports Network. Are you ready for a snack or a treat that satisfies that sweet tooth? Well, Clarice's Confections has what you need. All her treats are custom made and centered around your taste buds' desires. Place your orders now by emailing her at sweetsbycarice@gmail.com or call her at 440-805-4303.
Here we go with the fourth and final quarter here live from the Wolstein Center. Crunch lead 13-4.
Well, there's nothing better than starting the fourth quarter.
I actually missed that from you. But why are you still so far out? I'm sorry. This has been bugging me all game. And again, you don't, outside of Toronto, and honestly, I think Toronto had worked on it and perfected the goalkeeper coming out for the offense.
Yeah,
but
a
a lot of teams aren't able to do that. And I feel like that could come as a detriment, and it has today for the Sentinels.
Yeah, I would agree with you on, because you have to be like perfect when you do it
and it has to be the right time.
Absolutely. P-Woo.
He thought somebody was behind him with a backwards kick pass. Unfortunately, there was nobody there. Unfortunately, that would have been a great play.
That would have.
Free kick. Now we're down to our side. Swan. And a foul, but no call.
Oh, that's going to be a foul. And the card.
I'm not but we just saw a foul. Swan took the shot and was shoved off his feet.
And he knows he's going to the box.
And there was no call for that. And Davalos, I stand with you on that one. Now the Sentinels will have a power play on a bad non-call / bad call. So 5-on-4 advantage for the Sentinels. And actually, Sean, the Sentinels have brought in the sixth attacker again.
Well, they got to do whatever they can do at this point because they got the man advantage. Yeah, it's a penalty you don't want to give up, but sometimes it happens. Oh, and they score.
And they actually score on the penalty. I believe that's their first penalty score of the night.
Davalos goes to the box, but he's out that quick.
Which actually might be a good thing. We want everybody at full strength.
Yes. Let's say at 13-5.
So the Sentinels score on a penalty.
So that worked. Their sixth attacker did work for the Centennials, capitalizing on the penalty. Again, when you do have that man advantage, it's perfect. That's one of the times, especially being down the way they are, you go for sixth attacker.
I agree with that. I just don't agree with their original star goaltender coming out of the box so far, and you haven't worked on that in the offense, and you get chipped in. Those chip shots have happened tonight several times.
Absolutely.
And RK Collective, we specialize in brand journalism and storytelling to help businesses craft authentic narratives that connect and inspire. From social media management to media relations and website support, we develop strategic.
Santa. Looks like that's Liam. No, that's Santa. My mistake. Fight for it in the corner.
Ooh, wow. number 18's, he just leveled. Oh, man.
Glad we didn't get that one on camera. If that was Mike, we would have had to get that one on camera.
Richardson, I mean, it's a foul, obviously.
Well, okay, they call that one.
They're going after it, I'll tell you that much.
Little too late, though.
Sentinels are going after it.
Great save by Santa. But again,
great leg save by Santa with his left leg.
But again, too little too late to go after it after you've been hammered all game.
That's goalie 101. Santa made it. Oh.
Great save by Santa again. That one goes in the crowd.
They love Santa here. They really do. Anytime he does something. Be a free kick for the Sentinels. Timeout was called.
$11:27 to go. We'll stick with the timeout. Back after the timeout. Crunch still lead 13-5. Free kick for the Sentinels, though. Set piece. And the Crunch defense looks ready. Stolen. He's got a breakaway. Swan! Off the bar!
The Capua wanted it all.
I apologize, that was the Capua. And that one goes over our heads. He's gonna want that one back.
Big time. I mean, the way his footwork was amazing. Went to the right, had the goalie eating it up, took the shot, and right off the corner of the board.
Oh, man.
A game of inches.
Very much so, because that one was a wide open net. Schmidt, Dave, shot, knocked in the air. That one goes in front of us. That one is kicked out of the play. That would have been a great breakaway goal.
It would have.
He's gonna look at that one. He's gonna look back on that one, and he's gonna want that one back.
I mean, he took off. He was gone.
And the thing about it, nobody chased him.
No, they weren't catching the Capua on that one. Clear it out. That's a great play for the Crunch.
$10-13 and counting. Great save by Santa. Sentinels still keep possession.
I like the way the Sentinels are moving the ball around. Making something
That
happen.
goalkeeper, once again, so far out. Rolls right to Santa. Santa throws it down to Pee-woo in the corner. Underneath. Tried to get it underneath his legs. He stopped it for a second, and it spun and was heading backwards slowly towards the net.
Went for the 4-hole, but the keeper was there.
Man, this goalkeeper is going to look at this game and just shudder at how he survived.
Well, 9 minutes to go, Ramel. I mean, this is going to be an exciting 9 minutes.
Kick off the wall. Crunch get possession, and they work it.
I like the way the Crunch is. They're just moving the ball around. They're taking their time. The way to work it and learn. Also a good way for some of these other young guys.
There's a foul.
Yes.
That should be either 5 or 6 on the Sentinels by our count. But we don't have the same count as the referees.
Oh, they'll get a great spot at a free kick here, which is perfect.
This goalkeeper better be aware. Shot. Blocked.
Another great save for that keeper. Oh, ho, ho.
They call that a foul and a blue card.
Yeah, blue card, 2-minute penalty.
That's
the
the,
Crunch.
I believe that's the 4th blue card against the Crunch. On a bad call. I'm sorry. Like, this is just one of those things I don't agree with. We just saw a foul down here, no blue card.
Right.
We see the 4th blue card, and again, Sentinels are bringing out a 6th attacker.
Michael Presby in the box, 2 minutes in the sin bin. The problem is he had a little bit, I think, too much hands-on, and that's why they, kind of threw him down a little bit.
The Sentinels have been hands-on the entire match, and they call that. Okay.
It's going to be big for Santa right here on the penalty.
Penalty kick coming up for the Sentinels. Santa versus number 16. And he got it. So it is now a 13-6 game.
Number 16 for the Centennial scores on the penalty.
I think they
Santa did everything he could do.
I just don't agree with the call, especially when we've seen worse from the Sentinels all game. Maybe I'm wrong.
Whoa.
Santa almost took revenge. He almost took revenge into his own hands.
He did. A goalie goal for Santa. This space will explode. And it was close.
Very, right off the top of the bar. A lot of balls have been headed into the stands today. Goalkeeper shoots it down, but the Crunch get possession. If you're looking at our screen, you see a lot of extension on these pushes from the Sentinels.
Absolutely.
Bounces off the wall. Pee-woo couldn't get to it.
Centennials clear the ball really nice on that play. Nice series of that.
Today we serve all 50 states, and we're just getting started. Join the thousands who rely on engineering excellence.
That heads out of bounds.
6:36 to go in the fourth quarter. Ramel, I'm liking what I'm seeing, from the Crunch.
It's been like this all season, with the exception of the game in Pittsburgh, which they had to battle back from.
Yeah.
But the good thing about this is you see even the new faces, the young guys, or as you would like to call them, the rookies.
Ooh, wow. Richardson just got taken down. You're seeing some real physical play here.
And that's my point. How much are the refs going to let this go on before, an elbow or something is thrown?
Absolutely.
But again, that Pittsburgh game showed you a lot about the Crunch, because Pittsburgh was basically leading most of the game, and it made them face adversity. And then last week's game, same thing. You battled adversity, and you come back and win.
Ooh, nice shot.
Great shot. Another push. No foul called.
Presby went up into the air. And we're definitely seeing some physical play here in the last 6 minutes to go in the game.
But again, I don't have a problem with the physical play. I have a problem with nothing being evenly called.
Yeah.
And if it sounds like I'm biased, then so be it. However, when you are getting hit with more calls than you're getting, it does kind of, it weighs on you.
Some great play here.
And that game, and I finally got it. That game last week was a great save by Santa. That was against Lansing. Against Lansing, the Red Cedar.
Uh-oh. Right in front of us, P-Woo.
I believe that might be a 6th foul, but P-Woo is down. Fans not happy about the ref helping up the Sentinels player. But again, two battles so far this season against Pittsburgh and Lansing have told the story of the Crunch facing adversity. And in here, you see the new faces are taking over, and it doesn't look like there's going to be much of a drop-off if this keeps up, if any.
There's Carter Richardson. He's ready to go.
Well, Richardson gets the penalty.
Sure, he'd like nothing more than put one in the back of the net.
That was finally the 6th foul against the Sentinels. There's the ready whistle. Shot, block. P-Woo tries to get the rebound just a bit high.
I mean, that was one of those plays. It's like, I want to put it home, But he was just up into the stands. .4:38 to go in the fourth.
And there's a Sentinels player down. Sentinels are already shorthanded.
Oh yeah, he's got cramps. They're stretching him out.
It looks like they're calling a trainer.
That's got to be the worst feeling. When you see it in football players, and those cramps are the worst.
Man, let me tell you, those cramps ain't fun. will be a free kick. Believe it'll be for the Crunch. They send it back to Santa. Santa sends it down.
I like the goalie jerseys for the Crunch, man. Those blue they're looking good, man.
I'm so used to Mario in a gold jersey, but the blue is nice. It's a nice change.
It is.
As the Crunch are in their home whites, and you see the Sentinels in their all blacks with the large numbers on the back. Just off the wall.
People with a great shot, the rebound came out, but right to the Centennials who were bringing it back quick. Oh, they score!
And Santa, I don't know if he froze or not, but.
Yeah. 23 with that great goal for the Centennials. The thing of it is with Santa, like, I didn't think he thought it was going to do what it did, and it did.
It was a great shot. He might have just froze. But 13-7, Crunch still lead. I think the Crunch might have to think about putting one or two more back on the board to even out the differential.
Again. Awesome, man. Love seeing this great play.
Out in the corner. He's got a chance. Takes the shot. Saved by Santa.
Great job.
Sends it down to Pee-woo. Headed back. Valos try to be the cutoff man. Pee-woo does get it. I think Pee-woo might be trying to put one on the board.
Definitely got a good job on that one, man. Wow. 2:30 to go.
Not a lot of time for the Sentinels, but they have made it a respectable game as such.
They have. The Crunch have a good enough cushion. I mean, I doubt there's going to be 6 goals in 2 minutes.
But again, they come into the league. They come into this game leading the league in differential currently at plus 42. I'm sure this is going to go up. But as we said earlier, differential means a lot in this league, so you want the differential to stay high. And there is the 2-minute warning.
Getting down the end here to Santa, just needs to, there we go. I mean, the Crunch, all they got to do is control the ball, and, they're going to be okay, obviously.
Again, I'm sure they're going to go through that or go for that, but me personally, I'm one to want to keep the differential up.
Yes. And they're not going to press for one more goal. Unless Santa takes a shot. That's pretty much going to be it.
And the Sentinels get on the board. 3 straight goals. Back to back to back. And it is now a 13-8. So the Sentinels really trying to climb back in.
They're trying. Here's the great thing about the Crunch right now. This is a learning curve for all the boys that are out there right now, the guys.
I agree.
This is how they're going to learn. Because, again, most of the starters are not, Admir hasn't been in for a while. DJ's been out.
I don't think the entire game was meant for the veterans to start.
Correct.
I think this was a new faces game.
Yeah.
And against a team like Summit City, this is the game to do that. Get those guys in, those young guys in. Let them see what it's really going to be like, especially come playoff time.
That's what you want, because we're only a few weeks away from the playoffs. And learning in the games like this is what is super important. And I'm sure Coach Antonio Manfred is telling them right now, this is what you guys have to keep doing, playing defense, keep moving the ball forward, give the passes crisp to each other, and that's all you can do.
As it looks right now, what we're gonna see if the playoffs were to start today, it'd be Toronto and Cleveland going at it, and we know how that series plays out. That's a tough series, and that's one of the toughest teams that the Crunch have seen since they've been back.
Yeah.
So realistically, again, you want the differential to go up, and then you want your younger guys to understand that this is not going to be an easy cakewalk come playoff time.
I mean, because again, when your number's called, you got to come out here and play. You got to be ready. This is how you're going to learn right here.
55 seconds and counting. There's a foul. I think that's a good foul. It gave Santa time to come back to the net.
Free kick for the Centennials. They got a great shot here, Ramel. Take a great crack at Santa. Santa's going to have to make a big save.
I think he will. Shot, blocked, P-Woo. Off the wall.
He wanted that.
Again, I don't mind the shot because differential is going to help.
Less than 30 seconds. Less than 10 seconds. Oh, we got a player down for the Crunch.
Shot off the wall.
Oh man, who is that?
But it's going to be.
He's still down. They haven't stopped the clock.
And they won't because the game is over.
Yeah.
And the Crunch will remain undefeated at home and undefeated period as they take a 13-8 win here at the Wolstein Center. Summit City drops to 0-8 while the Crunch go to 6-0. So again, this is one of those things. Again, Crunch remain undefeated at home and remain undefeated, so they keep pace with Toronto.
Yeah.
13-8.
No, and you know what? I'm going to say this. The Crunch, this is a good learning experience for all of them today. Keep it close, which, they scored goals. They could have scored a couple more, but I'm happy with what they did today, and all these young guys are learning a lot.
And this was a great experience for them to learn on.
Absolutely.
So while we got a few seconds, I got to give you a big shout out because you were one of the guys that gave me a shot into broadcasting. Was 2016 or 2015 or 16.
Long time ago already, man. I can't believe it.
10 years ago.
Wow. Thank you, Vermont.
I appreciate that, man. I love you for that.
Thank you. I love you too, man. Because I love seeing what you're doing here. This is great.
And it's been an awesome ride. But if it wasn't for you shoving the microphone in my face, I don't think we get this far.
Hey, I mean, that's how it does. You got to just go, like these guys getting shoved in here tonight. Like, let's go.
And I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Like to send a special shout out to our sponsors, Clarissa's Confections, our official outfitter, To God Be the Glory brand, TGBG. Also, the Cleveland Crunch, the Summit City Sentinels, MLIS, and the CSU Wolstein Center for having us here. We'd like to thank you guys at home for watching. We will see you guys later.